What makes the Loras Players so special is that Loras itself is such a tight-knit community, and we're such a small campus that when you even break that even farther and get into those really niche units like theater or science, you know, those people just cling together. And when somebody comes in from the outside, a freshman or first-year student, and they see that, I think that kind of resonates with them, and they want to get in there and be as much a part of that big family as the next people. And I think that might be something that's just been building on right from the beginning.
This is a really great community in Dubuque, and so those connections are so important, and I think have really kept Loras and the Loras Players alive and thriving.
It's the way they do things. I think that it is such a close group, and it is so different than any other theater I've seen, that they will try just different shows that other people don't try, or they go about doing a normal show in a different kind of way. And I think it's just the fact that Loras, you know, is liberal arts, and there's a lot of people that like the arts, and there's just a wide range of people that get to go and try and do something new. And the fact that the students can do whatever they want, they can direct, they can be in the show. I just think it has all of these really good parts of it that makes it as a whole a really good program that I think is really never going to die. It'll probably go another 100 years.
It's amazing. I'm not surprised that it's been 100 years. It's going to be 100 more because it's about people. It's about people at Loras. And to me, what that means is that, you know, it's people first, theater second.
The college has been lucky that they've had some very strong individuals in charge of the Loras Players. There were people that really cared and were willing to put in the tremendous amount of hours that it takes to run a program like this.
In those 100 years that we are celebrating, there's a lot of sweat, a lot of sorrow, a lot of joy, a lot of work, a lot of discipline, a lot of dialogue, a lot of discussion, a lot of energy that have gone into it. And nothing lasts 100 years without all of those variables coming into play.
People are very dedicated to their theater, and they stay dedicated for 4 years.
It's an opportunity to perform, to explore their creative voices, to get up here and have fun, but also because it's one of those places on campus where you get to know students from all over campus.
Let's face it, we didn't have, and Loras still doesn't have a major, which is nice because we got so many people from so many other disciplines that wouldn't have met one another if they hadn't been a part of the Loras Players. I'm getting softy.
We always had a feel of theater, but if we didn't quite get it, we were still included.
One of the best memories I have is the friendships I made at the Loras Players. Loras is such a great school anyway to make friends because it's a very close community, but then when you combine it with somebody you work with for a month and a half or something in a rehearsal, and
I mean, it's just, they're crazy. They're behind the scenes, it's just all out, anything goes, whatever. It's just crazy being there, but when it comes time to get down to it, they really buckle down and get the job done and create great theater, and it's just fun. Even when things go wrong, it's fun because people, when you have that close of a group, people cover for each other and you get just a great show.
There's a tradition. I mean, some things change over time, but there are some traditions that still exist at this college that have been going on for a long time. I mean, you go backstage and you've seen the graffiti that's back there, that's everywhere. And the earliest one dates back to 1924, or the fact that we still say a prayer before every performance. And that has been going on throughout the whole length. And I think the great thing in this place is, you can look at it and you can think, okay, we don't have all the modern bells and whistles. You know, it'd be great to have a really brand new, sparkling, computerized lighting system. But at the same time, if you did that, what you would kind of lose is the fact that in this space, you feel the history.
And to know that my name is still signed, you know, that's just surreal to me. But it also doesn't surprise me because it wouldn't have been painted over and washed over, being part of the history.
Once you're in a play, you're a Loras Player. And that's sort of, I get weepy about it. But that's sort of it's sort of a nice feeling.
If this continues, Loras Theater will always be
Yeah.